What'd you say?
Is that the camera?
Yeah. You want to say something?
That's the cameraman right here. But anything?
Anything, Jamel. What's up?
I know this is the first outing with Tiffany, so I'm
Do
excited.
not lie to these people like that, Jamel.
Other than church related,
This is still church related.
Yeah, a little bit. But we're going on the college tour. First, I wouldn't say first college tour, but to Wilberforce, yes. What did it say about Wilberforce? That's one of the top schools I was thinking about attending, so kind of excited to.
Still could possibly be thinking about attending?
Of course.
Or...
Of course.
Excellent.
So,
we'll shoot your shot a little bit later today.
All
right. What do you want to say?
I want to say I'm really excited about this trip, you know. Get to experience a lot of new things and meet a lot of new people. Yeah. No,
I'm really excited. Okay, let me be serious. I don't know. This is my first college tour, so I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna Corbin have some fun.
Hey, how do I?
Scary.
Look how nice that moves. Like, okay, ask me a question. I don't know what to say.
This is your first college tour?
This is my first college tour, and I'm excited because it's like my first time out of state too. So,
yeah.
And I had to wake up at 4 a.m. today for that bus ride, but
Yeah, pretty tired. Both of us. I'm starving, so I want to eat now.
So my name is Tasha. With that being said, let me just give you the quick kind of introduction. So you're at the nation's oldest private HBCU. Did you know that? So this is the very first. We started in 1856, and we started as an institution that was designed for African Americans, particularly African Americans who have been enslaved. And so the idea is that this was a place of freedom, a place of resistance. So when people come to this space, we ask that you just understand that it's a sacred space, but that you will be in the story with millions of people who know and understand Wilberforce University, and you'll be amongst hundreds of thousands of alums who have done phenomenal things. So, has anybody ever heard of, for example, W.E.B. Du Bois? So he was a professor here back in the day. So Dr. King walked these streets as well. He didn't go to school here, but he came many times to organize around civil rights. Anybody heard of Frederick Douglass? So I'm going way, way back, okay? Back in the day. But he was on our board of trustees at some point. So there's all of these really interesting people back in the day, but currently we have some really phenomenal alums. One of the areas that we have is called the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation, and that's the area I get to work with. And we have an alum named Mark and his wife, Shelly Wilson, who donated so that we could have that center. And so they are also on our board of trustees. You wouldn't know their names, but they're out of Atlanta, and they own a multi-million-dollar call center. So the point that I'm trying to make is that when you think about Wilberforce University, we want you to think about it from the perspective of anything is possible. Everybody got that? Say that with me. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And so why that's important for you to remember and to understand is because what you do with your life, the decisions you make, will decide what will happen for you. Does everybody believe that or understand that? So from this moment on, if you did not believe that you could be anything that you wanted to be, I'm telling you, you can. And you're in a space that has made that happen for thousands of people. Okay?
Here you will see that we arrived at Central State University. We did a tour, and then afterward we went to the front where the signs are and we took pictures. And then we got back on the bus to go back to Wilberforce because the second half of their preview day was picking up. The children still had to attend the basketball games, the student government presentation, and the homecoming step show. So let me show you what happened. We ran into President Alfred Anthony Pinkard, and I introduced all of the children to him. And then there was the student government leaders presentation, in which there was a panel of about 8 Wilberforcians, and maybe 5 out of the 8 were from Michigan, with a few in particular being from Detroit. And then the administrator herself was also from Detroit, from the West Side. And so I stood up and I asked if they would be willing to take a picture with my children, because it really isn't often that students are able to see people who are close in age who have made something of themselves that they can touch, that they can see, that they can feel, that they could actually directly talk to, right? And so that was very impactful. And these are pictures. It took forever to take these pictures, to be honest, because they were talking. They were getting to know each other and asking about their experience and everything. It was great. And then we had to attend the step show.
I just went and got my gun. You with your got through her gun. Get it done. Who out son the wrong one? Rumble bum. With this motherfucker drum you a dumb. My little sister say she done.
Wilberforce in the first I want to welcome Mr. Bank Shot. Everybody make some noise for Mr. Bank Shot.
Hold up is right, because it was at this point that all of the high school students that were on campus for the preview day had to leave. And so I managed to get us time to stay for maybe 30 more minutes, but we did not get to finish the step show because we had to get back to Detroit. But thank you to everybody who donated. Special thank you to the parents who trusted me with their children for this experience. Thank you to Naija Simon, VP Bradley, Ezra Johnson, the rest of the student government leaders that we had the opportunity to meet and to talk to. Special thank you to my parents, because I was definitely short with the cost for the bus, and they definitely loaned me some money. So they definitely made this all very possible in terms of an experience. So thank you for watching. Might do this again in spring 2019. I will keep you all updated. Thank you.